How strong is Aki Hayakawa? The devil hunter with the sole purpose of avenging his family after his home are getting attacked by the gun devil and has changed the course of his future forever. And in the midst of his journey, seeing the death of his friend Himeno, he is determined to do whatever it takes to take down the monster that killed almost everyone that he holds dearly at any cost. Usu, what's up guys, my name is Xiao here. I appreciate the love and support in the last How Strong video with Kishibe. Yes, not Kishibe, Kishibe. As usual, there will be spoilers in this video, so beware. And make sure to like, subscribe if you're new for more Chainsaw Man videos. And without further ado, let's get into the Avenger, Aki Hayakawa. So from what we have seen of Aki, he has had it rough. Nothing has come to him easy, but he does whatever it takes to get to the gun devil at any cost, even if it means his life. Aki is a swordsman, even though I don't see him that way really. Not only that, it seems Makima trusts him quite a lot, giving him a lot of responsibility of problematic devil hunters such as Power, Denji and the Angel Devil. So in totality, we have seen Aki use 3 contracts: the Fox Devil, the Cursed Devil and the Future Devil. These are the devils he has been equipped with as he sacrifices body parts to give to them. Now that we pointed out all his assets and what he's about, let's assess the abilities and the contracts to see how strong he really is. So starting with the Fox Devil, we know it is given to many devil hunters, including Aki himself. It has the ability to go through buildings without struggle and can get rid of devils that are inferior for sure. But when it comes to Fox Devil and it goes against someone that is strong, such as Katana Man when he did it, you can see there's only so much it can withhold, and they gain resentment for the use of their contract, meaning once you have them upset, they won't return again, especially if it's against a hybrid, which is what happened before. But the Fox Devil definitely has speed and it comes out of nowhere, and so it's a very useful ability. That then will take us to the next contract, which is the Cursed Devil. This devil is feared to be used unless the situation is dire. You must poke the enemy 3 times before they can come out. Aki was going to use this against the Eternity Devil until Himeno completely stopped him from doing so. The fact he had the belief it would kill the Eternity Devil speaks volumes on how powerful this devil contract is at the cost of his own lifespan. The sword is usually poked as a nail sword. This would result into a stabbing to the body, and it would pretty much be game over if he says fire 3 times and also gets you 3 times, but only if you're not immortal, because Katana Man was the exception. After fighting the Katana Man, he had some of his lifespan taken away, only resulting in him to having his death coming sooner, and it was in 2 years. That was not it, and this could not be a common occurrence, leading Aki to taking the step of gaining a new devil, which is the Future Devil. The Future Devil is the scariest and riskiest one, and allows you to see a few seconds into the future, but it is not as simple as that. It has a high chance of taking important things that belong to you, but fortunately didn't happen to Aki. But unfortunately, it's just because he was going to watch him die in the worst way possible. This is a yikes indeed. All he wanted to do is live in one of Aki's eyes, and in the process, he'll be able to see into the future with another eye. We've seen people in similar positions losing all their 5 senses and not even being able to see anymore. So for the Future Devil to pretty much do nothing, yeah, Aki didn't get it easy. Moving forward, Aki accepts this and is willing to go forward with it. The Future Devil allowing Aki to see attacks ahead of time has led him to advantageous situations. Example, against Rize, in which he predicted her movements in every way. But it is down to his decision making if it means that it's death or not. It's a useful devil to have, but not if you're incompetent. Just in the same way it was used against Himeno's ghost, only as he was able to see a little bit into the future, there's only so much you can really do. Now, to gauge how strong Aki is, I guess that would be without Kon, since Kon cannot be used anymore. And ever since that Katana Man situation, it doesn't look like it's there to help. But really and truly, he's not superhuman in any way, which makes him susceptible to normal things, a way opposite from Kishibe. I would go as far as to say he's not totally a fantastic, exceptional swordsman, based on the fact that he's not really recognized for it as much as you would expect. He's like you and me. Although he did dodge Katana Man's swing, he was holding back in the process massively. He just learned how to use a sword on contracts in order to avenge his family. That's pretty much what it is to him. His reaction time in real time seems to be very amazing, which you cannot dismiss. It's pretty impressive, but it only seems that way because he can see into the future pretty much. Regardless, it takes some level of reactions to not only anticipate it, but to go through with the motion. What Aki has is the ability to play dead. That means he has superhuman stealth, because hiding under a dead body to chop an arm off is crazy, especially a hybrid that's stronger than Denji too. That is pretty wild. Now we have to talk about the Aki I wanted to avoid talking about, but you already guessed it, the Gun Devil Fiend Aki. Now ladies and gentlemen, this Aki was the Hayakawa we knew and loved. Some of you may say this doesn't count and it's not Aki, but the future devil said Aki will die in the worst possible way for Denji. So I guess it's still him to a degree, hence why he was the one using the snowball fight. To begin, what is the Gun Devil Fiend Aki capable of? Well, it has the ability to release large scale attack, completely splitting Denji in half in milliseconds. In addition, it has a whole AK-47 for an arm. Aki becomes a true terrorist with this form, and killing people even not included in the fight. The ability to show these huge attacks makes him so much more powerful, especially in quick succession. His snowball ability is not bad either, hitting Denji a few times. Okay, I'll stop, I'm wilding. But he is causing easily building level attacks, shredding the whole landscape of the area that's around him when he attacks, almost like a natural disaster. This Gun Fiend most likely is sea level considering the impact he can cause with ease. He was legit killing families left and right until Denji had to let go of saving him and decided to kill him instead. It was definitely game over when Chainsaw Man took it serious and realized it was just too late to save him. Rest in peace, Aki Hayakawa. But that would conclude the video. He is proven to be really strong. In fact, he's strong mostly when he gets multiple curses and devils as contracts. In addition, his strongest form definitely is when he reaches his Gun Fiend form, in which he's able to cause catastrophic damage to the whole town. It really was a sad sight to see our boy go. But that's all for now. If you haven't already, watch this video on the screen about how strong is Kishibe, not Kishibe. And as I say to the new and old people that come and visit my channel, Jana.